Welcome back to iFiber One's Inside Look at the Basin Summer Sounds. My next guest traveled the farthest to be with us this weekend, but they're no strangers to hard work. In fact, Little Texas is known as the hardest working band in country music.
Back in the 90s, our first year out, we did 319 shows, and so that's not travel days. So basically, we were gone for a year. But now we do 60 to 80 dates a year. I tell people my stock answer for the last 10 years is I get to be a rock star on the weekend and home with our families during the week. So it's the best of both worlds right now.
All right, now you guys, to get here today, you flew into Spokane, and then you drove from there to here. That's still a lot of work for one show.
It is, but we're very happy to do it. And on the way here, we're driving through the smoke and all those things. We sure are thinking of the folks here in the state that are going through the wildfires, and sure thinking of them and hoping that that's all taken care of soon and everything. And but all the way here, what a beautiful state and great people, and glad to be here.
Well, what's nice is when we drove back through the alley here on the way here, and basically we were met by 3 people that basically said, here's the key to the city, and whatever you need, we'll get for you. So we're like, we're at the right place. So we're glad to be here. We're going to put on a great show, and thanks for having us.
I think they're going to give you anything you want, short of robbing a bank or blowing up the hospital. I think you've got your run of the town here.
Oh, I'm leaving.
We stopped doing that in the 90s.
Well, no banks were robbed and the hospital remains intact. But as for the rest of the town in the Columbia Basin, I don't think it's going to be the same. A small part of Little Texas will stay here forever. My next guest is another headliner here at Basin Summer Sounds and a crowd favorite. If the name Taylor Lynn sounds familiar to you, well, take a look at this.
This looks like such a sweet town. I just pulled up, but I mean, you're so nice, and I just jumped in the car with you and came down the street.
I could have been a stalker, and she just jumped right in. And
I said, let's have a good time. When we were on tour, I used to have a trio, Stealing Angels, with John Wayne's granddaughter and Daniel Boone's great, whatever. The girls and I used to joke, and we'd say, we eat together, we sleep together, we breathe together, I mean, we were sisters, and they're always going to be my sisters.
No one shares a kiss like that, and then just doesn't come. Last night he promised me the world, and now I'm getting nothing at all. He better be dead. His house burned down to the ground. He better have 2 wheels hanging off a crumbling cliff. Way I'm feeling now, I'm swearing his head better be pressed up against a gun. After all the things we said, if he still ain't calm by now, he better be dead.
So I just signed a record deal out of Nashville, so I travel back and forth there. And then I was able to record a duet with my grandmother, Loretta Lynn, for those of you who don't know.
I was saving that to then. You spoiled the surprise, but that's fine.
Bam, you shouldn't ask about the recording. She started her career out here, near Bellingham, and tons of people don't know that either.
Yeah.
And so she wrote Honky Tonk Girl here, and it was her first song that she put out, and I re-recorded it, and she put all the harmonies on it, and it was released a couple months ago, and we just went digital with it. I don't know anything about timing, but recently.
Yeah. Having a famous grandmother,
Yes.
Was there advice you got from her early on that at the time you thought, and nowadays you're thinking, wow, you know what, that is some good advice?
She said, honey, remember, country music is all about family. And when you are wild and young, you don't think your grandmother, no matter how famous she is, no matter how much success she's had, knows what she's talking about. Because I'm like, Meemaw, sure, you do your thing and I'll do mine.
Well, I don't know where she would got the idea that you have too much fun on stage. Although I do have a video clip.
Are you showing a video clip?
Now,
That's the head of the record label, too.
is it? And he's getting out of here.
Oh my gosh.
He's
And
out
I
there.
love that my underwear is showing in that too. And
Yeah,
it's all
tiny
over
letters.
YouTube. Isn't that funny?
Now, when are you going to have your next album come out?
Well, we're recording it this summer back in Nashville, so it should be out this fall. That's what I'm hoping. You never know how the time stuff is going to work out, but I'm just dying to get it out there. All the songs I've written, all the songs for the record, so we know what's going to be on there. I'm going to sing most of those tonight. So.
Awesome,
Yeah.
awesome. So I got to ask, though, when you hear that CeeLo song, does it make you want to dance? I mean,
I
do you get
dance
that?
pretty much every time I hear it.
Yeah.
Just not as well as I do in that video. I think that was a good dancing part. Except for the whitey tighties. I don't even know what that was. I think that could have been a
And here it is right here.
Yeah, you know, it's pretty good. Thank you so much, Cody.
That's going to do it for our inside look at Basin Summer Sounds. As a postscript, I do want to share a quick story with you. As good as the music was this year, I think it may have been overshadowed by a small gesture by all these performers. Not only did they send their thoughts and prayers to the people in Pateros caught in the wildfire, they also autographed my cowboy hat, which we'll be sending to Pateros to be auctioned off as they rebuild their town and their lives. On behalf of my guests, I'd like to say that we are all thinking of you. I'm going to let Taylor take us home as we roll through some credits, but remember, you can visit our website at ifiber1.com to watch more footage and interviews from our show today. I'm Cody Johnson. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again next time.